So let's go over the answers to your quiz. I've got the book pulled up on the right hand side and the quiz pulled up on the left hand side so you can see where we get these definitions. On number 1 it says find the amplitude, and you can see in your book over here that if you're matching things up with your equation that you're looking at, the number in the front, the absolute value of it, is your amplitude. So the number in the front here is a 2 and the absolute value of positive 2 is 2. Same thing for this one on number 2. -5, the absolute value of -5 is positive 5. Question 3, the answer to that one would also be positive 5 because it's also asking you for the amplitude. And the absolute value of -5 is positive 5. Question 4, same thing, amplitude. Hopefully you didn't miss amplitude because you had so many questions about amplitude. So question 4, the 2 is in the front. Absolute value of positive 2 is 2. Question 5 asks you for the period. You can see your definition of period here. You could graph it out and look at it, but you have your formula here, which is 2 pi over the absolute value of b. B is this number that's inside the parentheses here in front of the x. So if we match that up, that's a 6. So if we do our math, 2 pi over 6, if I reduce that fraction, I would get pi over 3. Looking at question 6, doing the math, 2 pi over our number in front of x. Our number in front of x is a 3, so my answer would be 2 pi over 3. On number 7, it asks for the phase shift. Here's your formula here for your phase shift, which is C over B. So you need to know what C and what B is. C is this number here, so let's match it up. So C would be pi over 4. So we would take pi over 4 and divide it by 5. Pi over 4 divided by 5 over 1. Flip 5 over 1 and make it 1/5. So pi over 4 times 1 over 5 is pi over 20. And of course on number 8, the easiest thing to do, since this is multiple choice of course, is to take each one of these and graph them on your calculator or in Desmos and see which one matches up with your graph. And this one of course is cosine of x minus 4. And you can see too, you can see how far down the graph goes and how far it goes across. So you can use some of your definitions, but again, the easiest thing is going to be just to put this in your calculator and take a look at it.